Here we are at the grave of Mark Twain. See Samuel Langhorne Clemens, who went by the pen name Mark Twain. He was born November 30th, 1835, passed away April 21st, 1910. Very interesting how, I'm not quite sure why it is, but on his grave there's no pennies. But on the grave of his wife, there are pennies, as well as, not sure, maybe his mother and his father. On those there are pennies. I remember seeing that in Philadelphia by Benjamin Franklin. There was also pennies left on the grave, and here's a pretty impressive monument here with a picture of Mark Twain and then someone named Gabrilowitsch. Also, there are pennies left here. Not quite sure what the significance of this is, but of course Mark Twain was famous for Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer, and the Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. But as a rabbi, of course, I'm fascinated by his essay concerning the Jews. And at the end, he concludes that, the Jews make up about 1% of the human race. He said there should be a rather like a meager speck of dust in the Milky Way galaxy, but all the different nations, the Babylonians and the Persians, they all made their noise, and the Greeks and the Romans. I would quote it. I just read it a little bit, but couldn't memorize it well enough to say it here. He said, all things are mortal but the Jew. So, rather fascinating essay. You can find it online, of course. So here you have the grave of Mark Twain. And behind there is that Gabrilowitsch, who must have been probably, I don't know, maybe it's Mechutin, because I see Nina Clemens Gabrilowitsch. It's just a very interesting piece of history that we managed to find. Probably, I would assume that's Mark Twain's daughter, so then maybe his son-in-law there. Alright,